We're joined here with Wendy Sherman. She's from the Lions Club, and this is our first edition of the Lions Share.
Woo.
Yeah, Hudson always names it.
Yep, I did it. Wasn't that hard, but why don't you let us know what is going on with the Lions Club in the month of August?
Month of August. Okay, well, we do have our monthly meeting, which is always the first Monday of the month at the EMS building, and it's at 6:30. And this is on August 7th. We're having Ann Heathcote, who is Miss Wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's going to come and tell us about what that's been like and just her own advocacy for accessibility.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So she's going to be there on Monday. And at all meetings are always open to the public, but especially those that have guest speakers and such. We welcome. I know we're going to have some bars there and stuff for people. So there will be food of some sort there, free food. And so that would be nice. So anyone can come, EMS building at 6:30 on August 7th. And then August 12th, oh, well, that's, okay. So what we have going on right now, going up to August 10th, we are doing something new. And there is the Wisconsin Lions Camp that is in Rosholt. Did I say that right?
Rosholt.
Rosholt. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's out just outside of Rosholt. And this is an amazing camp, and they have camps during the summer that are for youth and adults that are blind, youth and adults that are deaf, diabetics, youth diabetics, both type 1, I think, and type 2. I might be wrong on that. Intellectual disabilities and epileptics. So they'll have camp sessions throughout. And I know this was the first time I was able to send my youngest there, and it's really significant, especially when you have Heidi is type 1 diabetic, and they cannot just go to any camp experience like that, and especially with visually impaired and all that such. Even with type 1 diabetics, there are health concerns, and it's such a blessing to have a camp that is there to meet their needs. They're making certain their blood sugars are staying on course. Then everything is just geared towards them and their welfare. And the same is true with the blind and the deaf. I visited the camp, was it about a week ago? And it is an amazing facility. The cabins are just wonderfully maintained. I think it was the Marines had put in a bridge that made it more accessible for wheelchairs, and they have challenge courses that they look like something you would do if you were in the military, but the kids do it. It's just amazing. And it's right off a lake. They own the whole property that's around the lake, so the kids are able to do a bunch of water sports and stuff. So this camp has, besides that, they also have the Lions Foundation has a building there, and in the basement of it, that's where all the glasses that are collected are sent there for the state of Wisconsin as well as parts of Minnesota, and they're sorted there, and then they're sent for cleaning and lens diagnosing, I guess, and then they're put into boxes, and then that's where they're put and sent to then the different mission sites that are. And we saw a huge crate full, that was being sent, and that was going to Guatemala. And so it's all geared, all sent, ready and packaged to go through customs. They are having a fundraiser, and they're doing it through 5K run, a 13-mile bike ride, and a 1-mile donut dash. And this is taking place on August 12th. And I just thought it would be a wonderful opportunity for our club, Mazomanie Lions Club, to be a part of this. So we have two proxy riders, and they're my oldest son and his wife, and he's a type 1 diabetic. And this is a cause that's dear to his heart as well, because he got to go to camps like this when he was in middle school, and he really appreciated those opportunities because it encourages independence and just helps them learn new skills, as well as just have new friendships with kids that are diabetic, because you don't always have very many that are in your schools. So we have set up we're raising funds to support our 2 proxy riders. We are at 300 right now. So we're looking for $200 more. So we're looking for 20 people who could donate $10. So that's what we're looking for. And there's a link on our Facebook site. So they could just go there. Our donations need to be collected by August 10th.
Okay. So back to that camp for just a second. Do they all go at the same time, or do they have individual camps that focus on the different health issues?
That's a good question. No, they are all individual sessions. And so, and the wonderful thing, the reason they're doing this fundraiser is because these camps are fully paid for. So no one has to pay anything to be a part of it. And so that is a nice thing as well, because they're burdened financially as well with all the additional medical costs and stuff. And so it's just so nice to see kids who have Down syndrome, or kids who are blind, or kids who are type 1 diabetic being able to enjoy this. And it's not a burden on the family financially. So there's nothing that would prevent them from being able to experience it.
And what if there are people that watch this podcast or know of people that have somebody with that kind of an issue? Can they also go to the Facebook? Or is there some place that they can learn more about the camp and specifically their individual that they're...
Let's see. That's a good question. I think if the Wisconsin Lions Camp would probably be a first Google search, but I think anyone within the Mazomanie Lions, would be able to help direct.
Okay.
Their camps, I believe, are all full for this year, but for subsequent years, I say it is well worth their while. It is. It is a wonderful organization, and it's well maintained.
So you said the Facebook, if these proxy riders, your son and his wife, and you're looking for donations of $10 or more, obviously people can give more if they want to.
Yeah.
They won't shut it down at $500.
No.
Yeah.
We just set that as our goal, especially since this was our first time doing this. And who knows, we may have members down the road that actual members of our club that will be our riders for the future. And my family and I, we're all going in the morning of the race is on the 12th. And we're going out and handing water to the runners for the 5K. And in the afternoon, if anyone is interested in going up and spending a day at the lake and doing their challenge course and stuff like that, you can go to that. You can go to Wisconsin Lions Camp. I suppose there was probably a fundraising, not outside of the fundraising. You can go and actually go for the afternoon for like $20 and have lunch that's provided, and you can spend a day at the lake. And for additional $5 more, you can do the challenge course. They also have disc golf. They have an 18-hole disc golf course, which I'm really looking forward to. And so that's open to anyone, but you do have to, register ahead of time.
That's at Rosholt?
Okay. And that's August 12th.
Rosholt.
So they can go there and do that as well, which is, a good day.
What was the donut dash?
Oh.
Because that sounds like something I'd be more interested in.
You munch on donuts while you're, walking or however you choose to
Eating
do that
and
mile.
Exercising at the same time.
I don't think it sounds like a dash to me the way it was explained. It more sounds like a lollygag or dilly-dally with a donut. A dilly-dally with a donut.
Yeah.
So what else is there? Something else you had on the agenda? If not, that's fine.
Well, we are going to be selling brats at the Gandy Dancer Festival on August 19th. So you can look for us at the Gandy Dancer, because all proceeds from that will, I believe, support the Lions Club. We may be sharing it with the Gandy Dancer. I'm not really certain.
Yeah, we've been promoting the Gandy Dancer too, so there's lots of organizations down there, lots of things going on. So quite a full day.
Yeah.
So probably my first time going to it. I've never been to it.
I have not been yet, so that's what I was thinking. We need to check it out.
Yeah.
So I do have something that's looking ahead, like a save the date thing.
It's fine.
On September 30th, we are having our second Bunko fundraiser. And we had one back in March of this year.
I feel like we talked about that. Like Johnny maybe brought that
I
at
think
one
so.
point, because I remember Bunko.
Yeah. And when we had it, we had over 50 people that came to play, and oh goodness, so over half had never played before. By the first round, everyone was going, and they just had so much fun. And they were actually asking us to do it monthly, and we're like, no. So we are going to be looking at doing it possibly,
Every
twice
6 months.
Yeah, every 6 months. So it's a lot of fun. Requires no skill. It's just a good time, and we haven't gotten all the details, but we're going to have. It is going to be on at the 30th at the community build. You call it the community building, and there will be raffle items there, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a good time. You're never staying in one seat at a time. So if you come with people you don't feel like hanging out with, you're not going to be hanging out with them the whole time. And
You meet some new people.
And even if you're introverted, you know what? That's okay. It all works.
You're going to become extroverted real quick.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Well, it's just fun. You don't even have to talk very long. You just, it's okay. It's cool. You just, roll the dice.
September 30th, community building. What time was that again?
I think we're going to the dice will start rolling at 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah, doors will open at 6.
Dice will start rolling.
Yeah, well, there's
Have the
money
cop
to be
show
won.
up.
I don't even
Shooting
think.
dice over here.
Besides the raffles, there's financial gain for the winners, and it's by such chance that you don't even know. There's no way you can plan for it. It's not like poker or something, and so you might walk out with some little, some cash in your pocket.
Or the pity prize.
Oh, the pity prize, yeah. If you have had the most losses.
Okay, they give you something to soothe
$5
your
$5.
sores, huh?
Which
Yeah.
I think it's just humiliating enough to receive that then in front of everyone. But
Somebody's got to do it.
I know this last time it was my mother-in-law was one of the recipients of that. It's like,
Well,
But-
thanks. Thanks for the information. We'll look forward to, if you're available each month, you coming back and
Yeah.
highlighting what the Lions Club during the Lions
Giving us the Lions share,
giving
yeah.
us
the
the
Lions share. I
share.
like that. Yeah, well, we will have much coming up in the future because we're planning on doing a lot more. And also, we are open to any community service ideas that if people have, if they're aware of something, we are always looking at being the helping hand there. And so having more ears to the ground as to what might truly be a need in the area, we are more than happy to hear and see if there's a way that we can meet that request.
Sounds good.
Right.
Wendy Sherman with her advisor off camera helping her. Thank you for both showing up, and we'll look forward to seeing you next month.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Thanks.